It is a day before a big auction tomorrow. It is going to be 57 acres, house, buildings, tractor, real estate here. Here's the house and farm, and then all of this stuff right here. I was here a little bit earlier, and however, the production crew wasn't with me. Let's take a look. How we coming?
We're coming. We're getting it.
We're getting it. Well, we missed all the really good content. They got everything here boxed up. And there's a vintage case hat. It's amazing what you find at these auctions. If you need some vintage Avon, there's some right there. Galaxy fan, I had that exact same fan probably in 1985. Is this mower sell?
Yep.
Look at there. Good mower, good mower. Brad, is it a good one?
It's a good one.
I want to see how this happens.
Second hand
A lot of zigzagging. I don't really know where it's going to end up. I tell you, those little LA 135s turn pretty sharp. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all the obstacles. George, I gotta say, a lot of zigzagging, but it's getting there. Good thing Brad's watching them pretty close. Oh. Well, sometimes you gotta get this far, we'll do it the manual way. Driven like a true professional. Better get in. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, now I'm in the way. Brad the man. Good job. So we got all kinds of fun stuff. We got the DZ Red Ryder BB gun. Hopefully nobody shoots their eye out. Looks like some pretty good calendars here. Yeah, there's some reloading equipment. There's a snake skin. There's an advertising thermometer. So all kinds of fun stuff here that you find no other than an auction at Whalen's. Let's go up here and check out this barn. These are pretty cool. Came off of a baler, but man, those things heavy. Be a fun outdoor project or some. I mean, everybody's into that industrial look. These saws are cordless. Partner salt. Oh, got another wagon. Mike, how we doing?
We're cleaning up the mess. Tidying up.
Oh man.
Sorry, it's a little dusty.
Little dusty. Little dusty.
So you gotta have a good presentation.
That's right. That's right. Look at all the stuff here.
It's called value-added service.
That's right. We go over and beyond. So we are here. We got all the tools here set up on wagons. Some of the stuff we're going to leave here along the sides. But yeah, this is pretty nice stuff that you can find at auctions. This stuff that you just don't find every day more in stores, like something that's made in the USA. And yeah, so the building goes first thing, 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to have 57 acres with it. So if somebody's looking for a home site, home place, have your organic farm, it is all of that field that's right through there. All these bean field. Then we got a few things here set out, and just a gorgeous property here, really. And it's actually surrounded by some state forest that are over and around, and then there's a big golf course. It's only about 2 miles away. We do have this. You know, I better check in there. We better check. I can't see. And I think they're on target. We don't need to dumpster dive today. We do have Old Faithful here because we do have a little bit of Rovi equipment, machinery here that we pulled out of the barn. And let's check this thing out. Here's an old Honda three-wheeler. These things were the chick magnets back in its day. Right here. The old Hondas. Man, those things bring back memories. It's been sitting there. Look at there, big red. Big red. It's a barn find. Here's the old case right here. Those things are built solid as a rock. Some of these even had loaders on them and that. And then here's the old field cultivator disc. And then there's an Alice Chalmer D15 in the barn that we'll talk about. But this is original. I mean, this is from, I think, the 60s. And to find something with original decals on it. And there's the Alice Chalmer back blade and plow. And this is all part of Alice Chalmer's hitch system they call the snap coupler. That would go in the back and it just snaps into place there at the top. And that was their competition of the fast hitch with International. Case had the Eagle hitch, and then Alice Chalmer had the snap hitch. But the 3-point hitch is what won the war. For those that are wondering, we only get the best of the best of the best Porta-Johns. Now, you may think that this is just a standard Porta-John, but let me tell you a little trade secret. The graded floor. So if it is snowing out, if it is raining out, everything falls through. But not only that, but in case if somebody has bad aim or dribbles, it filters down and then you don't have a slippery floor. Here's the Alice Chalmer D15 I was talking about. We actually had it going there for a little bit, but we had to double check the timing. We had to double check the firing order. It purred like a kitten, but has a fuel problem. It starts to overload, and then we were having flames coming out of the top, which is kind of bad because when you're in a timber frame barn like this, I would have to think safety is kind of a hazard, so we don't want to. Safety reasons, we'll just put it on, put it together, and the new buyer will have to figure that one out. Well, here we go. We got to get out a trailer. We got Old Faithful here to help load, but we got all that out there with it, right? Oh, we're even doing some landscape work, trimming trees. Are we selling that saw?
Yeah, I'm selling it. Watch out. Got it.
It works. Well, I guess we can get to the door now.
Don't throw it in the dumpster.
Well, we want to get this old GMC truck bed out. It's kind of a neat solid bed, really. It's got the old tailgate on it. I don't know if we could get it out there and see. It's a GMC. Barn find. Actually, these are pretty cool. I've seen where somebody had one stood up like this. They welded the tailgate right here so you could read it, and they made a shelving. So represent.
I've got a flat tire that we all get on. I would get a chain and drag it.
Yeah, just get a chain, short drag it, and
The tire wasn't flat.
this will be like a state job here before too long. It'll look at there. Look at the old wood floor.
Yes, it's got it. I'm thinking it's in the 60s, but just jack standing by it.
Well, it worked. You two back home, Johnny.
All right, George.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Tighter. Easy.
Easy biscuit.
All right.
All right, make sure we don't
Everybody get back. See?
mind the way. can get it now. Ugh. Put it this way. There we go. And that's how we do that. It's a simple pin maneuver. And this thing has not seen the light of day in a long time. Hey, look at that tailgate. Right, right. Yeah, look at the old wood floor. Oh, 63, 62 maybe. Old Faithful. Whoa! What's throwing us off is that tire. We got to throw a little air in it. Well, let's check in the other barn here. Before something gets broke. Here's the old flat belt buzzsaw. Yeah, this is a pretty old barn here. It's all old timbers. These are, I don't think, no, those aren't hand hewn, but pretty close. Pretty close. And it smells like an old barn too. I don't know. Those of you that ever been in an old barn, they have a smell, and it has that smell. There's some old barn siding. If anybody tears this down, that's probably going to be somebody's wainscoting in their kitchen or bedroom somewhere. But scrape off that old coon stuff there. It's all right. This is something that's pretty cool too. Coming in these old barns is the old truck. There's one, Ohio, 1917, 1944, 48, 47, 55, 59. Oh, they got the... Is this working?
65, I think.
That is one of the best inventions ever made right there. That saves so much time, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
We use it all the time.
Yep.
Every time that we go out and set up an auction, we're using that. So we're not advertising here, but I mean, look at that old tire. I mean, it was just nothing. There it goes. We don't have to drag it to an air compressor or go pump up air and bring it out. It just bring it out, charge it up. We got about what, 2 psi? Yep. It's probably an old bias tire. So a lot of people save stuff, paperwork, and they put it in a file. Luckily enough, Mr. Mercer did, and we found this. Those local people, this was bought brand new in 1963 from Mitchell Farm Equipment, Liberty Center, Ohio, which was an Alice Chalmer dealership. Known the Mitchell family for a long time. Tom Sr., Tom Jr. got me started collecting in toys. Actually had their auction when they sold out to Ohio Cat years ago, all the old farm equipment stuff. But right here is a new Alice Chalmer tractor, and it's a D15. And right there is the original sales receipt for this tractor, one owner from 1963. And it looks like it had power steering. They bought the 2-bottom plow and that rear scraper out there right at the same time. So these two have been together, and right there's all the old literature for it. So not often you find, yeah, sometimes you find the original literature, but you don't find the original sales receipt. So that's pretty cool. I must say, that's pretty cool history. Good patina. Now the fun part is the loft. Let's go up there and check it out. I don't know about that ladder. I think we'll go over here to the stairs. All right, here we go. So this is what the stairs look like. Lots of sand, lots of straw. That is all rough sawn lumber. And here's a view of the loft. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, really. Let's go up here and check it out. Now, like I said before, I normally do not go much into lofts anymore if I'm by myself somewhere, because I was walking. See here, they got gaps. They're made that way for you to get air, because this was made for straw. If anybody could see the circle in the lumber, this is all rough sawn lumber. But I was walking through the barn one time, and actually my leg went right through, and I actually caught myself, pulled myself out, but it made me rethink, if I'm ever in a barn by myself and if I went right through, that would have been a bad deal. But these are pretty interesting. This is blue ribbon popcorn tins. They're actually metal. That's yeah, I like old advertising. I'm kind of a nerd that way. So these are all, look at this up here. This is lids, zinc lids to canning jars. I wish the camera crew would get the zoom there just right. Here's an old walking plow that we found up here. Everybody can see that or not, but yeah, that's a walking plow. What I mean by these barns, hopefully they could see it here more in some light. There's like a little round. That was the old saw blade from the sawmill, and they call that like a rough sawn lumber. And then this, if we could see it, this is all mortise and tenon, and they have dowels in it. So they cut this and that slips in it, and then they dowel it, and that's how the main structure of this barn was built. And you could still see some of the bark going up on here. And I think there's actually a lot of walnut in this barn. All right, maybe this will help. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. There, look at them. Zinc lids, old bottles. I don't think I would drink much out of that. Mike?
Hey, what'd you do with my charger?
I put it back in your truck.
Good boy.
All right, we're checking it out. Oh, there, look at this. Whoa, whoa, heard something. There's a milking stool. See, it's 3 legs. You set that down, and you sit right next to the cow, and then you milk the cow. And then here's some more bottles that will probably end up in somebody's living room as decorations. I don't know what that is. There's that walking plow. Some horseshoes. Now, here's where it gets interesting. You got to go up this ladder to get to this loft, to go up to that ladder to get up to the other loft, up to the peak. So part of this, we gotta check this out. There's Mike. So to give you an example how high we are up, right down there's the tractor. There's up to the other loft. I mean, it's a pretty good size. And then the ladder is not quite the angle that we're looking for, but let's give this a try. Yeah, there's some of that. See the lines in there and that rough sawn lumber? It's really cool when the other line goes the other way. And here's some Finkel matter up here. There's somebody's old sewing machine barrel. Yeah, I don't like this ladder. This is why I do not wear my shoes in the house, because this is, yeah, that's all. See that? That is all coon, Finkel matter. Coon manure. There's the tractor. There's the other guys. I'm sure they'll hear something if I crash, which that's all just nothing but coon crap infested lumber. And then that's a hay sling. That's right up there. Probably can't even see it. And that would have been for loose hay, and there's a hay trolley system that will stay in the barn as well. So here I am up there in the barn, and that's how far down it is. If you would fall, yeah, it would hurt. It would hurt. So now it's time to get back down. Now I'm walking down the steps, and I found this manure. Man, it just looks like little berries. I wouldn't eat that. Yeah, don't. It's not berries. Not berries. Trailer going.
Right there along the flowers, gonna pull up right towards the dump there.
Is it 5G?
I don't know.
It was there. Pick it up some. There we go. That thing looks like new. Still got the safety guard on it. I mean, seriously, most of these are all bent up, busted up, and they don't have a safety guard. That one there does. And it's sealed bearing with grease in it. That thing's actually pretty stout. You just don't want to fall into it.